PanoLogic produces what's known as a zero client, which has been built for desktop virtualization. It's a device that has no processor, no memory, no software, and no hardware in it, and it really interacts through the use of native drivers with the operating system of the virtual machine. What we've done is literally stretched the bus of the PC across an Ethernet network. So the way we sort of work, we don't use any form of remote display protocol like a thin client might. Rather, we use this native bus protocol, which really treats the endpoint as simply an extension of the local physical bus. Okay. So what this means is that that device doesn't have to have a processor in it. We support VMware, and the reason for that is that they have about 96% of the market. So as Microsoft or Citrix with Zen or others begin reaching a saturation point, we'll support those hypervisors. In terms of the operating system, we support Windows. So what we have are a set of native drivers that run inside of Windows that are kernel execution layer drivers. And what they really do is they fool Windows. They convince Windows that our device is actually on the local bus. So it's treated as a local resource. For that reason, USB devices are all treated as local. So if you take a Pano-Device on a network and plug your camera into it, Windows will load the appropriate camera driver in the virtual machine. Well, the device itself, as I said before, is very simple. Electrically, it's very simple. In fact, we published our reference hardware specification on our website so that anyone who wants to look at it can, to see how simple it is. And for that reason, it lends itself to being embedded in a wide variety of other devices. Beyond monitors, you will see this going into other footprint devices, things like keyboards and telephones. The reason we did that was we had a lot of companies expressing interest in this zero client idea. And quite frankly, the most efficient way to give them all access to the information was to just make it public. The other reason we wanted to do it was there is starting to be confusion around the question of what a zero client is. And we believe a zero client is a technical term, and it means a device with no processor, no memory, no software, and no firmware. And to prove that it was possible to build such a device, we published the specification. So if you want to go build one in your basement or at your home, you can go ahead and do that right now. Well, thank you very much.